Hey water signs, so if you are of water element, that being a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio, this will be your full moon in Capricorn reading. So let's get right into your reading, my water signs. But before we do, I wanted to start off with first pulling two messages, which I already have. It's been already pre-pulled from Spirit to see what messages they have for you. The messages that have come out for you is going to provide you comfort, inspiration, and motivation, and guiding you toward what the theme of this full moon energy is about, by which it is the ending of a tough cycle approaches. That really means a culmination. Something is ending, right? And when something ends, it prepares us for something new. So before we get started into your tarot reading, let us get the two messages that your spirit guides have for you at this time as you move forward. So the first message is self-awareness is key. Take time today to go within and spend time with your soul. Key wording, your soul, right? Go for a walk in nature and ground yourself. Meditate. Listen to your favorite music. Whatever you enjoy most, do that today. That means right now, present, right? Don't wait. Followed by the next message so I wanted to show you that message that came out. And then your second message is this, and this I love. Whatever you have been putting off, don't procrastinate any longer. And I see that in your spread, that some of you have been procrastinating. It says tackle that long overdue project. You will feel better once you begin. Start with one thing at a time. Thoughts and ideas not acted upon are just laying in wait. But it says you can do this. So my water signs, you got it. You can do this, right? Stop putting it off. Stop procrastinating. So with that being said, now let's dive into your tarot aspect of your reading. I pulled out three major energies that will be surrounding you at this time, one of which is a major energy, which is the dominant energy that is surrounding you at this time of this full moon. And you guys got the major of the World card, all right? The World. Now the World symbolizes different things, but for sure it's definitely pertaining to the theme of this full moon about ending cycles. The World is that, of ending cycles so that new ones can begin. You have to make room for the new. So you have to let the old go so that the new can surface. If you will, you are in fact opening up a portal for new things, a new phase of life, so that when something ends, surely then you will be able to feel and see all that is waiting for you, right? But also with the Wheel, it's also could be that the timing is right, because the wheel, that means that things is also like the wheel of destiny. Things is moving in your favor, which takes me back to the message that your spirit guide said, stop procrastinating. So if you were at a halt, if you were at a standstill on a project, it could be anything. Even if it was thinking about if I should stay and remain in a relationship, or stay and remain at a job, or even a home situation. If you were stagnant about it, this is the time. It's almost like things will work out in your favor, right? So the wheel can represent the timing is right to close out a cycle that has been brewing, that has been building up. Or it could simply mean straightforward that you are in fact now know that the time is right to close out a cycle. All right, so let's jump down and clarify this Wheel card. You got the two major arcanas, that of the Star and the Emperor. I love it. What does it mean? Well, let's begin with the Star. The Star is your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, your fulfillments. So again, going back to your spirit message about procrastinating, maybe you have been meditating. Maybe you have been praying for things to happen. But what I also picked up during your spread is that some of you lacked confidence in yourself, right? So it could be for your Scorpios, you Cancers, you Pisces. Maybe you just didn't have the confidence to do something, so you kind of put it to rest, right? And regardless of the fact that you've been manifesting and setting those intentions, it could simply mean that maybe if you didn't see it happening, you gave up. But Spirit is letting me know that whatever it is that you were set out to do, you have to stay with it. Don't give up, because now is the time that whatever it is that you've been asking for, you are going to see it come to your reality. And then with the Emperor, this is about taking control, right, of a situation, just simply even taking control of your own life. Because at the end of the day, you know, like the magician, even though it haven't come out, you have the power. We all have the power to change the narrative of our story. We have the power to end a chapter and to start a new chapter all over again. And once we are in this Emperor energy, taking control and feeling empowered, then and only then we can proceed toward the changes, toward having the confidence, right? Control and confidence, they go hand in hand. So I feel that some of you maybe lack that control, or you didn't feel empowered maybe recently, or maybe for months or for weeks. But this energy behind this Capricorn full moon is going to help boost up that energy for you. Now we're going to move over to another energy that is surrounding you, and you got the King of Pentacles, or the King of Earth. Now, the King of Pentacles, yes, it means money. It means anything financially. But it also means things of value when it comes to yourself and the people that you are surrounded by. How do they see you, right? Do they see you? Do they value you? Because in that overview that I mentioned is that while you're leaving behind things that doesn't align with your values or your desires, and I feel that for this particular scenario of this reading, that this King of Pentacles means just that for you water signs. You are seeing yourself in a higher regard. You're looking for your sense of value, what you deserve, versus what people are not giving you at this time, right? So it's like, you don't see my value, but I see my value. Now is the time that you are seeing it. Now, coming down to clarify that, we have the Two of Cups, which is your energy, because cups is associated with the water element, along with the Hierophant. Again, this Hierophant is that. It represents things of value, things that you believe in for yourself, regardless of what other people believe. Whether or not what you do in your life and what you believe in, if it aligns with other people, it doesn't, right? It's okay. A lot of times people, when you have a certain way in which you do things, or you follow a certain structure in your life, right? Or when it comes to your spiritual beliefs, as the Hierophant deals with traditions, it deals with your spiritual beliefs, your way of looking at certain things. It might not agree or in line with other people. And you know what? It's okay, because it's not for them to know. Long as you are following your own inner guidance. And then with the Two of Cups, this is about connections that you have made. Now, the Two of Cups is also associated with that of your close, intimate relationship. So for some of you, it may be that you are with somebody that don't see your value, don't see the way you see things, right? Don't believe what you believe. And maybe you can say it's kind of causing some type of imbalance there, right? It's causing friction in your relationship. But the Two of Cups can also be that of any other relationship, not primarily that of an intimate relationship. It can be your friendships. It can be anybody that is in your circle, your inner circle that you have a close bond with, right? So it could be family, it could be friends. Put it where it matches for you. But in any way, I feel that the strong message here is that of the King of Pentacles. It's about, again, people that don't align with your values, your desires, your beliefs. That is, in fact, the end of the cycle that is coming to an end. You are letting go and releasing anything or anyone, right, that just don't really see your value. You are holding yourself up high, my water signs. And as I always say, go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back. Congratulate yourself for doing that, because sometimes it's kind of a struggle to kind of do that. Maybe this is relationships that we have forged or formed for quite some time, and then to finally reevaluate and realize really they are not for us. They are not meant to be in our lives. When something leaves us, we always know that it's going to be replaced with something better, but something that is going to be of loyalty and dignity, if you will. All right, now we're going to shift over to the last energy that is impacting you at this time, and I pulled from the Sun's Oracle deck, because the Sun Oracle is going to give the message behind the Sun. The Sun, as I mentioned with the other readings, is that it sits in the middle between all the planets, but it's the life force that which moves us to action. And so what came out is riches. Now, yes, for some of you, it's going to be about what is ending. It's going to pertain to, maybe for a portion of you, your money, because the King of Pentacles deals with wealth. It deals with financial resources. It's an earthbound energy. That is associated with the earth element, which is about stability. So for some of you, yes, you are looking to, in some kind of way, create a more financial, stable resource of you for yourself. Maybe you are looking to find other resources, or maybe you have invested into something. Maybe you are submitting resumes for a job. So whatever it is, maybe it's just the fact that you didn't have that confidence, something I spoke about early in the reading. Maybe you lack the confidence to just go after something, right? But remember what the message of Spirit Guide says. Remember what they said? Stop putting off. Don't procrastinate any longer. When you get started on it, you will feel better. Thoughts, ideas, acted upon are just laying in wait. You got this. So it's something about your confidence that you need at this time to kind of get you to just go ahead and end something that is not working for you. So this could be anything, a person, place, situation, a job, a career, whatever it is. All right. And to clarify that Sun's Oracle of Riches, we got the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. I love this. So for a moment, I had to figure out, what is the message here for my water signs? Now remember, Cups is associated with your element. So with the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups, this means that you are very much emotionally tapped in. Now, out of all the other elements, my water signs, you already know you are naturally intuitive. Whether you're a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio, you guys are naturally intuitive. You are very much tapped into your emotions. But at the same time, you already know, right? You already know with certain situations, with certain people, what it is. But sometimes I feel that you procrastinate because maybe it's just a matter of you not wanting to hurt someone's feelings. But at the end of the day, what matters is that you are showing up as the King of Cups versus the Nine of Cups. So you are coming from the Nine of Cups, meaning that sometimes there might be points where you're looking for validation, because the Nine of Cups is still searching, right? You're looking for some type of validation. But maybe now you're realizing, you know what? I don't need validation from other people. The only validation that I need is the one that I have with myself. And that is the King of Cups. The King of Cups loves himself. He knows, right? He's a loving, gentle soul, right? And so you showing up with this King of Cups, meaning that it has taken a minute for you to even come up, to build up this self-love for yourself. This is loving thyself, if you will, right? And again, loving yourself, for those that don't love you or show you that, then it's like, deuces, you're out. Which reminds me with the Hierophant. If you look closely, he has his hand up. Now, it could be that of a spiritual sign, but for me, intuitively, it's almost like saying deuces. You know, it's that kind of energy that you have, you know, because it's almost like now you have the confidence, you have that self-love, you are understanding that, you know, in doing and making decisions at this time is going to be for your benefit. As we wind down, there is something I want to read for you coming from, did I jump ahead? Yeah. This is going to come up in a second. As we close out, I wanted to read something for you. So speaking of which, we're going to wind down with two more oracles, one of which is coming from the Sacred Traveler's Journey deck. It's basically going to epitomize what and how your spiritual and your personal developmental growth is going to look like during the course of this month. We have here grace and gratitude. It says, through gratitude, joy expands. And I'm actually going to go to the guidebook and I'm going to read something from that I want to highlight for you. So basically, what is the message here behind this? The message here is, what was it? There was a message, particular message I wanted to highlight from here. Well, I'm going to just go from here. Basically, it says, no matter what twists and turns there are in the road, whether you are comfortable or uncomfortable, whether you are confident or unsure, because remember I picked up that you were maybe feeling a little lack of confidence, but either way, it says, no matter what you are experiencing, even if your challenges seems insurmountable, feeling grateful will ease any challenge. Replace darkness with light and allow you to hear the chorus of the angels. Your entire life can transform when you take time to fully, deeply, and profoundly allow the grace of gratitude to fill you. That is a very powerful message there, my water signs. So even through all the twists and turns, through the lack of confidence that you may have, always know that your spirit guides, your spirit team, they are guiding you at this time, right? But through it all, still be grateful from looking at from where you have come to where you are heading, right? So those little baby steps that you are taking, even though you might have put a pause on that journey, but gather yourself, regain yourself, and all will be well as you go through preparing for another cycle. It's beautiful. We're going to close out with your final message coming in from the Wisdom of the Oracle, and you guys got message in a bottle. Now, messages comes from different forms. Sometimes it can be external messages, but guess what? Intuitively, I feel that this is a message to you guys, to oneself. This is the higher version of yourself. It's the inner guidance. It's your inner compass. It's your intuition that is speaking to you. Your intuition is bringing you a message at this time. Bringing you a message of knowing what at this time needs to end. And I'm going to close out with reading something from this. It says, communication, a sign, delivered innocently by the speaker, pointing the way to your highest good. Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them. When you believe, you will receive them. It is storming now. So if you see flash of lightning, yes, we're in the middle of our thunder here. Allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens. They may come to you as a bird flying by, a logo on a truck, and a song on the radio. Expect confirmations that you are pointed in the right direction. So you see, my water signs, whatever it is that you are going toward, don't procrastinate. Keep moving forward. You will succeed. You got this. Put on that emperor attitude and take control over what it is that you're trying to create for yourself at this time. All right? So that is what I got for you, my water signs. I'm going to close out. I hope the messages here was helpful. But if you want a more extended detailed reading, I am open for private sessions. The information will be linked in the description box where you can book your own personal. All right? Again, thank you so much for watching. And as always, if you have anything that you feel that did resonate, you can always let me know in the description box. Until the next reading and until the next video, I'm wishing all of you a wonderful Saturday night. Peace, love, and light. Bye for now.